The learning outcome of this module is to understand ways to set a clear purpose for your team or group or your organization. Let's get started.
We're going to talk about action steps to create a clear purpose and direction for your group or your team or your company. First thing is to find a mission. A team can't have direction without a purpose. So you want to start here. Does your team have a mission statement? Mission statements answer three questions. What do we do? For whom do we do it? And for what value or outcome do we do what we do? A mission statement should be brief and serve as a stake in the ground. It should be compelling and motivating, and profit, since we're in a business context, should be the result and not the reason. For example, instead of a mission statement that says increase customer sales, you want to say we will change our customers' lives through bringing them this product or service that we do. Once complete, a mission statement should guide the short and long-term decisions making of the team. Keep your mission statement visible. To increase buy-in, do things like have team members sign the statement, or create a poster display in your meeting room, or list the mission at the top of each agenda. Next, agree on goals. To further focus the team's work, agree on 3 to 5 team goals to be accomplished in the next 6 to 12 months. Your goals should be SMART, obviously, which is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. And remember that teams can best rally around goals that are clear and easily assessed. You should resist the temptation to measure a goal in 20 different ways. You should always challenge yourself to just find one. You can do this by asking, say, hey, look, if this goal is accomplished, how would we know? The simpler, the better. For example, you could say, our measure of business growth is top-line performance, which we'll review every month. Also, you need to make sure that every goal that you agree upon has a detailed action plan with the tasks that need to be accomplished, the dates that they need to be accomplished by, and the owner of each task. Then make sure all team members understand and agree with the goals in the action plan. It's really easy to skip this step, but just don't do it. Next, make sure you track your team's progress. Create a system or a process to track the progress for you and your work team. This can be a shared spreadsheet, it can be a calendar, it can be a document management system, a project management system, software, depends on how complex you want to get. The ideal solution is for all team members to have access to the tracking system and be able to update it. An alternative is to have one person act as a project manager with the team members reporting through that person. Another way to sustain progress is to have weekly 15-minute huddles to see who's doing what, who needs help, and what obstacles are in the way. This is a much more agile kind of solution. What's important about this huddle is that it's not a formal meeting. It should be short, sweet, and focused. You should also make sure to have longer formal meetings on a regular basis. If your team is not in the same geographic location, however, you could do your huddle through a video conference or a conference call. Finally, celebrate accomplishments. You want to communicate the status of your team frequently and use the progress of what you're trying to achieve to motivate and reward team members or the team as a whole. For example, if your team completes an important task on time, or if the team's work is having the desired effect that you wanted to, celebrate it. But don't get comfortable. If a team member or the team as a whole isn't following through, don't avoid a difficult conversation. Feedback is critical and essential. Find out why the follow-through didn't occur and offer to help them. These are all great ways to celebrate accomplishments and make sure that you are holding others accountable so that you're setting team direction effectively.
We hope that you found this module on setting team direction useful. Remember, there's a complete transcript of this video below, and there are downloadable takeaways that you can use offline. Also, leave us a comment below about how you're better at setting team direction today, or leave us a comment about how we can make this section better. Thank you.